Working so many hours here lately. We were kidding on the way up, me and John riding up, and I told him, I was like, I guess right now would be a real good time for me to figure out what I'm going to sing tonight. Before I left, I've got an 8-year-old daughter. I got an 8 and a 2-year-old daughter, but my 8-year-old, I went and picked her up from my in-laws this morning, and I said something about having to go tonight. Of course, she was a little saddened that I was going to be gone tonight. But anyway, so on my way home, I said, hey, you pretty much know my songs, so won't you pick them out for me for tonight? Well, she picked out a bunch of songs I really didn't want to do. Yeah, and this is... it's actually a song I love to do. I just, for other reasons, I didn't want to do it tonight. But anyway, I'm going to do it because she told me to. And it's when she was 4 years. The song title's "Calls Me Dad." And when she was 4 years old, I was getting ready to play somewhere that night, where John and I were headed that night. And I'll never forget me playing this, and about the time I got done with the first verse and started into the second, I looked over and she was crying, and she was 4 years old, and so I turned around and asked her the deal, and she said, I just love it when you say calls me Dad. And I thought, man, I'll play that everywhere I go. Well, I tried to get out of it tonight. It didn't work, so I'm going to try this, and I haven't played in a long time. From an old friend, we haven't fished that lake in years, but it's just too hard to make the time for one that quarterbacks and one that cheers. As I sit here with my loving wife amongst this screaming crowd, I see my last name on the back of number 12, and it makes a daddy proud. I've got a good life, a loving wife, and a roof over our head. I've got a job most men will kill for. It's done more than keep us fed. But the greatest thing I've known or ever had calls me Dad. It wasn't too long between a walk and crawl, and now she knows how to drive. Well, if cell phones are ringing off the wall, and dates on Friday night, time sure does fly by the second you have a child. And what once I thought I could live without, I couldn't live without now. I've got a good life, a loving wife, and a roof over our head. I've got a job most men will kill for. It's done more than keep us fed. But the greatest thing I've known or ever had calls me Dad. I saw my dad for the last time yesterday. I fought back all emotion till I heard my dying daddy say, son, I've had a good life, a loving wife, and a roof over our heads. I had a job most men will kill for. It's done more than keep us fed. But the greatest thing I've known or ever had calls me Dad. And the greatest thing I've known or ever had, I called him Dad.